Patriarch at the time, she evidently married the Scotsman who started all this. And they were very, very connected, I think, with railroads in China and the whole thing, export, import. What was it, the Bombay holding companies? You know, the British were so infiltrated in China at the time, and until the Japanese intervention and the whole thing. And that, of course, like I said before, is why Maisie and her husband, second husband, left Shanghai when they did, because of the troubles with and the war coming and the whole thing, and the whole bit in the Second World War beginning. So,
no, thank you. I appreciate that.
That's probably why, that is for sure why they left. And of course, Maisie's actual wealth, like I say, was controlled by the brothers. And what she got out with was mostly her jewelry. Probably $2 or $3 million worth of jewelry in '29 was a pretty good, nice
sure.
chunk, you know. So she lived in that for many, many years. And then, of course, when her second husband was still alive, you know, she had a very comfortable life. They lived he was an architect in a real Ivy League little town in Ohio where they lived, and his family, he was from a family of architects. They built the town, you know, the city and the courthouse and the official buildings and what have you. So that's where he was ill, and that's why they came back to Ohio. And he lived for quite a number of years after that. I think he had muscular dystrophy or muscular sclerosis or something. A very debilitating disease. And eventually died. And Maisie and her younger daughter, by Pete Curry, moved to New York in the 30s, probably late 30s. Late 30s, early 40s, probably. And I know Jane, the younger daughter, was in the service. My friend Joyce, her older daughter, who was sired by Gosen, this was her father, but he died before she was born in Shanghai, typhus. And then she remarried and came. And by that time, Joyce had gone to England, back to England when she was 13 to go to school at Sherman. And she went to school in France. And they ultimately came here, graduated from Northwestern in Chicago, I believe. I'm just getting over a friggin' cold. It's been killing me.
Oh, yeah.
And